A young boy, armed with just a few coins and a dream to make his sick mother smile, sets up a small lemonade stand. What begins as a simple act of love turns into a life-altering event, drawing the attention of one of the world's most powerful men, Elon Musk. But what happens next shocks the entire town. Stay tuned, because this is a story of hope, determination, and the life-changing power of kindness. Liam was a 12-year-old boy with a heart full of love and kindness. Unlike most kids his age, Liam didn't spend his days thinking about the latest toys, video games, or sports. Instead, he thought about his mom, a woman who meant everything to him. She was his hero, his world, and the person who made sure he was safe and loved, no matter how difficult life became. Liam's mom worked very hard to take care of him. Every day, she would leave early in the morning and come home late at night, exhausted but still smiling. Her job didn't pay much, but she did everything she could to provide for them. Despite the hardships, she never complained. Instead, she would often say, "As long as we have each other, we'll be fine." Liam held onto those words tightly. But deep down, Liam noticed the little things. He saw how worn out her shoes had become, how she skipped meals so he could have enough to eat, and how tired she looked each night. He wanted to help her. He wanted to make her happy. One day, as he sat at the small dining table doing his homework, he saw his mom walk through the door with a tired smile. She was holding a small bouquet of flowers. Her love for flowers was no secret, but buying them was a rare luxury. That's when it hit Liam. He wanted to buy his mom a special gift. He wanted to get her a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Not the small, simple kind, but a big, bright bouquet that would light up her face with joy. But there was a problem. Liam didn't have any money. For the next few days, Liam couldn't stop thinking about his idea. He checked all the usual spots in the house for loose change, under the couch cushions, inside drawers, and even in his school bag. Every coin he found felt like a tiny step closer to his goal. But after all his searching, he had only managed to collect a little over $1. It wasn't enough. Still, Liam didn't want to give up. He thought about what he could do to earn money. His options were limited since he was just a kid. Then, one day, as he walked past a neighbor's house, he saw a lemonade stand set up on the sidewalk. The kids running it were happily serving customers and collecting money. That's when an idea popped into his head. "I'll set up a lemonade stand," Liam thought to himself. He felt excited. It was something he could do, and it didn't require much. His mom always said that hard work paid off, and Liam was ready to put in the work. The next day, he told his mom about his plan. She smiled warmly and thought it was just a fun little project. "That sounds great, sweetheart," she said. But Liam was serious. He wasn't doing this for fun. He had a goal in mind, and he was determined to reach it. The following morning, Liam woke up early. His excitement made it hard to sleep, but he didn't mind. He wanted to get everything ready for his lemonade stand. He found a small foldable table in their storage closet and carried it to the front of their apartment building. He borrowed a jug from the kitchen and filled it with water, lemon juice, and sugar. He made sure to taste it first. It wasn't too sweet or too sour, it was just right. Liam searched for some paper and markers and made a sign that read, "Lemonade, only $1." He taped the sign to the front of the table and stood proudly behind it. At first, no one stopped by. Liam felt nervous. What if no one wanted lemonade? What if this was a bad idea? But he didn't let those thoughts take over. Instead, he smiled at everyone who passed by and politely asked if they wanted a cup. Eventually, a neighbor walked over. She was an older woman who often saw Liam around the neighborhood. "What are you up to, Liam?" she asked. "I'm selling lemonade, ma'am." "It's $1 a cup," Liam replied with a hopeful smile. The woman bought a cup and took a sip. "This is delicious. You did a great job," she said. She handed him a $5 bill and said, "Keep the change." Liam's heart swelled with happiness. He thanked her and carefully placed the money in a small box. Soon, more people started coming. Some were neighbors, while others were just passing by. By the end of the day, Liam had earned $12. It wasn't a lot, but to him, it felt like a huge victory. He couldn't wait to do it again. For the next week, Liam set up his lemonade stand every afternoon after school. Each day, he earned a little more. He worked hard, always smiling and giving his best to each customer. Every dollar he earned brought him closer to his goal. But Liam didn't know that something unexpected was about to happen, something that would change his life forever. One afternoon, as Liam was busy pouring lemonade, he noticed a sleek black car pull up nearby. It wasn't just any car, it was a Tesla. Liam had seen cars like this before, but only on TV. The door opened and a tall man stepped out. He wore a simple black shirt and jeans, but there was something different about him. The man walked over to Liam's stand and smiled. "I'll take a cup of lemonade," he said. Liam quickly poured the lemonade and handed it to him. "That'll be $1, sir," he said politely. The man took a sip and nodded approvingly. "This is really good," he said. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a $20 bill. Liam's eyes widened. "Sir, I don't have change for that," he said nervously. The man smiled. "Keep the change." Liam couldn't believe it. He thanked the man over and over. But before the man left, he asked, "Why are you selling lemonade?" Liam explained his plan to buy flowers for his mom. The man listened closely, nodding as Liam spoke. Then, with a kind smile, he said, "You're a great kid, Liam. Keep up the good work." Liam watched as the man got back into his car and drove away. He didn't know who the man was, but he felt encouraged. What he didn't realize was that this wasn't the last time he would see that man. Something incredible was about to happen. The next day, Liam was back at his lemonade stand. The sun was shining and the air was warm, a perfect day for selling lemonade. He had woken up early again to prepare everything. His goal of buying the flowers was getting closer, and he could feel the excitement building. Around midday, something surprising happened. The same sleek black Tesla pulled up near Liam's stand. Liam recognized the car immediately. His heart started racing. The man who had bought lemonade yesterday stepped out again, but this time, he wasn't alone. There were a few other people with him, 2 men holding cameras and a woman with a notepad. Liam felt nervous. Why were they here? What was going on? The man walked up to Liam with a warm smile. "Hi, Liam. It's good to see you again." "Hello, sir," Liam replied, still unsure of what was happening. The man crouched down so he was eye level with Liam. "Do you know who I am?" he asked gently. Liam shook his head. "No, sir. My name is Elon Musk," the man said. "I run a few companies like Tesla and SpaceX." Liam's eyes widened. He didn't know all the details about Elon Musk, but he had heard the name before. He knew Elon was someone important, a man known all over the world. But why was Elon Musk here, standing in front of his lemonade stand? "I heard about your story," Elon continued. "I was really inspired by how hard you're working to buy your mom a gift. It shows a lot of love and dedication." Liam felt his cheeks turn red. He didn't know what to say. All he could manage was a soft, "Thank you." Elon Musk stood up and looked at the crowd that had started gathering. "This young man is a perfect example of determination and kindness," he said. "I think he deserves something special." The cameras started flashing, and the woman with the notepad began taking note. Liam could hardly believe what he was hearing. Elon Musk reached into his car and pulled out a beautiful bouquet of flowers, big, colorful, and exactly the kind Liam had dreamed of buying for his mom. "These are for your mom," Elon said, handing them to Liam. But that's not all. Liam was still holding the bouquet, his hands trembling with excitement. But Elon Musk wasn't finished. "I want to do something more to help your family," Elon said. "I'm going to pay off all your family's bills and set up a fund for your future education." The crowd gasped and Liam's eyes filled with tears. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. It felt like a dream too big to be real. "I know how hard life can be sometimes," Elon continued. "But people like you, with your heart and determination, inspire others. You deserve a bright future." Liam didn't know what to say. He felt overwhelmed with gratitude. "Thank you, sir," he finally managed to say. "Thank you so much." Elon Musk knelt down again. "Never stop being the person you are, Liam. Keep working hard and loving the people around you. You'll go far." The cameras continued to flash as the crowd clapped and cheered. Liam felt like the happiest boy in the world. After Elon Musk and the crowd left, Liam packed up his lemonade stand and ran home as fast as he could. His heart was pounding, and he could hardly contain his excitement. When he burst through the door, his mom looked up from the kitchen, startled. "Liam, what's going on?" she asked. "Mom, you won't believe what happened," Liam said, still catching his breath. He held out the bouquet of flowers. "These are for you." His mom's eyes softened and tears welled up. "Liam, they're beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. But how did you afford this?" "That's not all," Liam said, grinning from ear to ear. "Elon Musk came to my lemonade stand today. He's paying off all our bills and helping with my future education." His mom froze, her eyes wide with shock. "Liam, are you serious?" "Yes, Mom. It's true," Liam said, explaining everything that had happened. His mom couldn't hold back her tears. She hugged Liam tightly, holding him as if she never wanted to let go. "I'm so proud of you," she whispered. "You have the biggest heart, Liam. You've always been my blessing." They sat together for a long time, talking about the incredible events of the day. The weight of their struggles felt lighter than ever before. In the days that followed, Liam's story spread across the neighborhood and beyond. People admired his determination, kindness, and love for his mom. More importantly, they were inspired by how a simple act, selling lemonade to buy flowers, had led to life-changing blessings. Liam learned an important lesson through it all: small actions can have a big impact. His hard work and dedication had not gone unnoticed, and it reminded him that kindness and perseverance could move mountains. But Liam's story didn't end there. He continued to sell lemonade from time to time, not because he needed to, but because he wanted to give back. Whenever he earned extra money, he donated it to families in need. His mom, now free from the weight of financial struggles, smiled more than ever before. Their small apartment felt brighter, filled with hope and love. And Liam? He grew up with the same heart of gold, always remembering the day a simple lemonade stand turned into a life-changing miracle. Liam's story was a reminder for everyone: when you lead with love, determination, and kindness, incredible things can happen, even things beyond your wildest dreams. Word of Liam's story spread quickly throughout the town. Neighbors, shopkeepers, and even teachers at school couldn't stop talking about how a young boy's love for his mom had brought so many blessings. People were inspired, and they began looking for ways to help others just like Liam had. One weekend, the local community decided to organize a special event, a neighborhood fundraiser to celebrate Liam's determination and pay it forward. They called it Lemonade for Love. Everyone came together to set up lemonade stands all over the neighborhood. Bright yellow banners were hung, and families decorated tables with flowers and balloons. Liam was given the honor of cutting the ribbon to officially start the event. As he stood in front of the crowd, holding a pair of scissors with shaking hands, he felt overwhelmed. So many people were gathered, neighbors, friends, and even strangers, all smiling and cheering for him. He could hardly believe that all of this had started with a simple idea to buy flowers for his mom. Liam cleared his throat. "I just want to say thank you to everyone. I didn't expect any of this. I just wanted to do something special for my mom because she's the best person I know. And I learned that even small actions can make a big difference." The crowd erupted in applause as Liam cut the ribbon. The lemonade stands opened, and soon, the streets were filled with happy people sipping lemonade and sharing stories of kindness. But something even more special happened that day. Liam and his mom were surprised by yet another visitor. As the event went on, a small group of reporters arrived. Among them was a kind-looking woman in her mid-50s. She wore a simple dress and carried a notepad and pen. She approached Liam and knelt down to his level. "Hi, Liam. My name is Mrs. Thompson," she said with a warm smile. "I heard about your story and I wanted to come meet you." Liam smiled back. "Thank you, ma'am." Mrs. Thompson paused for a moment. "I lost my own son a few years ago," she said softly. "He had a heart like yours, kind, loving, and determined to help others. Hearing your story reminded me of him." Liam's mom, who was standing nearby, placed her hand gently on Mrs. Thompson's shoulder. "I'm so sorry for your loss," she said. Mrs. Thompson nodded, her eyes glistening with tears. "Thank you. But today, seeing this community come together because of your son's love, it's given me hope again." The three of them shared a quiet moment together. Sometimes, the simplest acts of kindness could heal wounds that ran deep. As the lemonade fundraiser came to a close, the total amount raised was announced. The community had collected over $10,000. Every penny would go toward helping families in need, families just like Liam's had been. The crowd cheered, and Liam's heart swelled with pride. But the surprises weren't over yet. Elon Musk had sent a video message to be played at the event. On a large screen, his familiar face appeared. "Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to see this community coming together today. Liam, you've inspired me and so many others. Your story is a reminder that kindness and determination can change lives. Keep being who you are and never stop dreaming big." Liam couldn't stop smiling. This day had been more than he ever dreamed of. In the weeks that followed, Liam and his mom's lives changed in many ways. Their financial struggles were behind them, thanks to Elon Musk's generosity. But more importantly, they had gained something far more valuable: a deeper connection with their community and an unshakable belief in the power of kindness. Liam continued to focus on his studies, knowing that a bright future was ahead of him. His mom, with renewed energy and hope, started volunteering at the local community center. Together, they worked on new projects to help others in need. One day, as Liam walked past the spot where his lemonade stand had once stood, he stopped and smiled. That simple little table had been the start of something amazing, something he would carry in his heart forever. Liam's story didn't end with flowers, lemonade, or even Elon Musk's visit. It was just the beginning of a life filled with purpose, love, and the determination to make the world a better place, one small act at a time. And so, Liam's journey continued, a reminder to everyone that even the smallest acts of kindness can lead to the most extraordinary blessings. As months passed, Liam's story continued to spread. He became somewhat of a local hero, but Liam remained humble. Whenever people asked him how he felt about all the attention, he would simply say, "I just wanted to do something special for my mom." His teachers began noticing something new about him. Liam, who had once been a shy boy, was now full of confidence and kindness. He started helping his classmates with their schoolwork and organizing small projects to raise money for local causes. The community recognized his leadership qualities and rallied around him. One day, Liam's principal approached him after school. "Liam, we're so proud of you," she said with a smile. "We'd like you to speak at our upcoming assembly on the power of kindness. What do you think?" Liam felt a little nervous at first, but he knew he had something important to share. "I'd be happy to," he said. When the day of the assembly arrived, the entire school gathered in the auditorium. Liam walked onto the stage, his heart racing. But when he saw his mom sitting in the front row, smiling proudly, he felt a wave of calm wash over him. Liam cleared his throat and began to speak. "When I started selling lemonade, all I wanted to do was buy my mom a gift," he said. "But I learned that even small actions can create big changes. I didn't expect to meet Elon Musk or have the community come together the way it did. But the real lesson I learned is that kindness has power. When we care about each other, we can do incredible things." The auditorium erupted in applause. Liam had inspired not just his classmates, but everyone in the room. After the assembly, something unexpected happened. A woman in the audience approached Liam and introduced herself. "Hi Liam. My name is Ms. Patel," she said. "I work with a foundation that supports young leaders like you. We're launching a national campaign to inspire kindness in schools, and we'd love for you to be a part of it." Liam was stunned. "Me?" he asked. "Yes, you," Ms. Patel said with a smile. "You've shown that even one small act of kindness can have a ripple effect. We want you to share your story across the country." Liam felt both excited and nervous. It was a big responsibility, but he knew he couldn't pass up the opportunity to make a difference. He nodded. "I'd love to help." With Ms. Patel's guidance, Liam began traveling to schools and communities, sharing his story and encouraging others to spread kindness. Wherever he went, people listened. His simple message, "Lead with kindness," resonated with everyone who heard it. One afternoon, while visiting a school in another city, Liam was surprised by a familiar face. Elon Musk had heard about Liam's new role and decided to pay him another visit. "Liam," Elon called out as he approached. Liam's eyes lit up. "Mr. Musk. It's so good to see you again." Elon smiled. "I'm proud of everything you've done. You're a true leader." They sat down together and talked for a while. Elon listened as Liam shared his new dream, to one day create his own foundation that would support children and families in need. "That's a big dream," Elon said. "But if anyone can do it, it's you." "I want to help people the way you helped me," Liam said. "I want to make sure that every child knows they can make a difference." Elon nodded thoughtfully. "When the time comes, I'll be there to help." Years passed, and Liam continued to grow into a compassionate and determined young man. He worked hard in school, volunteered in his community, and never stopped believing in the power of kindness. Eventually, Liam achieved his dream. With the help of his mom, Elon Musk, and the community that had always supported him, he launched the Lemonade for Love Foundation. The foundation provided scholarships, financial assistance, and resources for families in need. Liam's foundation became a symbol of hope for countless people. And through it all, Liam never forgot the lessons he had learned, that love, determination, and kindness could change lives in ways he had never imagined. Liam's story became more than just a tale of a boy selling lemonade. It became a legacy, a reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can spark life-changing events. His mom, now healthier and happier than ever, often reflected on how far they had come. "You've always had a big heart, Liam," she would say. "And now the whole world knows it." And Liam? He continued to lead with kindness, inspiring others to do the same. He knew that every small act of love, no matter how simple, had the power to create miracles. Liam's journey had started with a simple dream of buying flowers for his mom. But it had grown into something far greater than he ever imagined, a life filled with purpose, hope, and endless possibilities. Years later, Liam stood on a stage once again, but this time it was much larger. The auditorium was filled with thousands of people, and cameras broadcast the event to millions around the world. Liam was now a young adult, and his Lemonade for Love Foundation had grown into a global movement. As he looked out into the crowd, he saw familiar faces. His mom, smiling proudly as always, Elon Musk sitting quietly in the front row, and many of the friends and neighbors who had supported him from the very beginning. Taking a deep breath, Liam began to speak. "I never imagined that a simple lemonade stand would lead to all of this. But I've learned that even the smallest actions, when done with love, can create ripples that change the world." The audience sat in silence, hanging on his every word. "I used to think that kindness was just a small thing. But kindness is powerful. It can lift someone up when they're down, bring people together, and spark hope in the darkest times. It doesn't take much, just a little love and a willingness to help." He paused, letting his message sink in. I want everyone to remember this. You don't need to be famous or rich to make a difference. All you need is a heart that cares. Start small, lead with love, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish." The crowd erupted into applause, but Liam's heart remained humble. He wasn't just celebrating his own journey, he was celebrating the power of community, hope, and love. As the event came to an end, Liam walked off the stage, feeling more determined than ever. His story wasn't just about him. It was about everyone who believed in the power of kindness, and it was a story that would continue to inspire for generations to come. Liam had once dreamed of buying a gift for his mom, but in the end, he had given the world something far greater, a reminder that kindness, even in its simplest form, could change lives forever. And with that, Liam's journey came full circle. But the story of kindness was far from over. It was just the beginning of a brighter, more compassionate world.